Hi, friends. It's your mom. My name is Tracy T, and I am the founder and steward of Moms on Mushrooms. And I am recording this today on our fledgling, non existent YouTube channel on day 2 of our second Instagram suspension. So, my Instagram account has been taken down for the second time. And it has, after a day of tears and frustration and tantrums, I have found myself in a place of deep reflection and also some deep resolve. And I felt like it was a good time to check in with you and really speak to you from my heart, speak to you transparently about where I'm at, where mom is at, how we're evolving, and what we have to offer you. Because one thing I think I've really done a not great job at is relaying who mom is and what we do and what we offer in a way that moms understand. And so I just want to level set. So if you're willing to sit with me for a few moments, let's talk about it. And a lot of this comes from just the fact that we are moving into our third year as Moms on Mushrooms. And to be honest, a lot of it's been really difficult. I think many of you who might be watching this have come to Moms on Mushrooms because you saw me on Dr. Phil or on the Today Show or Good Morning America or Nightline. And I've been really fortunate to have been interviewed on almost every major mainstream media news outlet that there is, including Fox News. And I think a lot of people sometimes have this perception of who I am or who mom is. Like we have this big PR machine. We don't, I've never had a publicist. Everything that has appeared in the media or online has been all organic, people finding Moms on Mushrooms and are curious, like at the audacity that a mother would talk about psychedelics and microdosing. And this business is run by really myself and a very small team of other mothers and a couple gentlemen, and who just desperately believe in the mission of bringing moms together around the sacred and safe use of psychedelic medicine. And that's it. So, no giant corporation, no big fund or anything like that, and a lot of hard work. And sometimes I just get really freaking tired and discouraged and disappointed and sad. And it's a hard business to run. And it's also becoming increasingly difficult to communicate with you in 2025 in an age of sound bites and 30-second reels, and then also combined with algorithm AI and censorship and the fact that we are an organization that a lot of people don't want to exist. We talk about something that is still a Schedule 1 drug in the eyes of the government. So it's illegal in most states. Psilocybin is still considered one of the most dangerous substances that our country recognizes, and it is outdated and stupid, but it is the truth. And it leads to a lot of consequences trying to create and run a business in integrity that is ethical and is trying to actually educate and promote harm reduction. We are up against big hurdles, and I'm not the only one. My friends and sisters and colleagues who are in this space, we talk about it all the time. It's hard. And communication is one of those things. And I also, again, I don't know that I've actually really properly explained like what we do and who we are and what I can offer you. And so I want to fix that. And maybe this Instagram shutdown led me to some decisions that have been like lingering in the back of my mind for a while. One of which is I'm just going to be on YouTube more. I don't want to gatekeep information. And there's a lot of misinformation out there around psychedelics and especially microdosing. And there's a lot of hyperbole and a lot of raw, and I think maybe some kind of false promises. And so I want to come on here and explain to you what microdosing, why microdosing, how microdosing, what psychedelics, why psychedelics, how psychedelics, through the lens of being a mom just like you, in words that I hope you can understand without, I pray, the premise of acting like a guru or some sort of spiritual leader So it's not anything that I want to be. Moms, one of our core missions is just to empower mothers with knowledge. And that's what I want to provide, knowledge and support so that you can decide what's right for you. You can make up your mind. You can change your mind. And we're here to support you doing that. So my hope is that I will be on YouTube 2 times a week, moving forward, answering your questions, answering the most common misconceptions and clarifying them and clearing up any confusion that you might have. So if you have pertinent questions that haven't felt like they've been answered, drop them in the comments so that I can create a video around it and hopefully give you good information to noodle. And if microdosing, especially, or working with psychedelic medicine feels like something that is resonant for you, I hope after hearing some facts and some also anecdotal applications into mom life, I hope you join us and take advantage of the offerings that we share. I'm also on Substack. It's called Your Mom Eats Mushrooms, if you want to look for it. More than anything, writing is how I identify myself is from a creative standpoint. I would say always that I am a writer. It's my deepest love. I love it. And it's hard to write in a world that wants 30-second reels. And so Substack is a really beautiful place where I can explore deeper ideas. I'm a lot more unhinged on Substack. And it's for people like myself who like the written word, who like longer forms, slower discussions or slower ideas presented. And you're welcome to join me there as well when we get our Instagram account back, because I'm sure we will. I will post on Instagram as I called, but I am not faulting Instagram or any platform for booting anyone off. Every private business has a right to accept and deny whomever they want, whether I agree with it or not. For me, the frustration lies in that psychedelics are somehow verboten and that we shouldn't be talking about it when education, absolutely, especially, is right now more than ever the most important thing that psychedelics needs and deserves is clearing up misinformation. We're coming off of 50, 60 years of propaganda and fake news that our government flooded our culture with. And we have a lot of stigma and fear and just good old fashioned misunderstanding around psychedelics, and it deserves to be cleared up. And I believe that myself and many others like me deserve a platform to be able to speak that freely without breaking the law or violating any protocol. And I also understand that these platforms are trying to protect themselves against the law. And so it's the law that I have a problem, but we'll get into that later. So I don't know how long I'll be on Instagram or if I'll even go back. I don't know. But if I feel called and it's helpful to people, then I'll probably continue. Which leads me to the Grow. The Grow is our private membership community that's on Circle. Circle is a very popular, growing platform of private membership communities of all types. Beautiful humans run that organization. And it's a great, great platform. And that's where we have all of the core of all of our offerings, whether it's a course or our community and the resources within it, whether it's the motherboard, which is our directory of vetted psychedelic guides, whether it's our marketplace of brands that we're in alignment with that we really want you to know about, whether it's our growing new practitioner directory called the Nest that's rolling out soon. It's all on Circle. And my prayer for the Grow was that if I created a watering hole for people to gather around, that we would naturally start to have these conversations around what it means to work with psychedelics as a mother, answer the questions around it, support each other, and go deeper and grow together. And while that has happened and does happen, I can sense some hesitancy. And what I'm realizing is that we're all a little like shell shocked from being in online communities and the detriment that they can cause. We've all experienced trolls. We've likely all experienced like anonymous fights online and shaming, and it just feels awful. And so there's a lot of hesitancy to be vulnerable and to trust a community of women that you don't really know in order to explore new thoughts and ideas in a place that feels safe. And that's what I really want for the Grow. And so we're going to change it up a little bit and really provide that structure so that we can go into those deeper conversations together. So starting in June of 2025, I will be inviting a guest facilitator, for lack of a better word, to guide the conversations for a month at a time. These will be women who have experience with psychedelics, who have their own thoughts and ideas, and they will be initiating conversations for us to participate in together. And the hope is that we keep motherhood and medicine at the center and that we will walk together to those uncomfortable edges. And my other hope is that we will hold ourselves accountable for our own actions and we will see and observe if we're able to be curious with each other and learn from each other, even when we have differences of opinions. So that may be conversations about, do you like this politician? Do you not like this politician? Why? And can you hold respect and love for a fellow mother who you don't necessarily disagree with? And can you hold space to maybe learn or see her side of the story? That may be about accountability. Where are you being lazy in your spiritual life or in your medicine practice? Where are your expectations too high or too low? Where are you in victimhood? Where can you do better? And what questions do you have that we can all help you answer and provide different experiences and different stories for context? We're also changing a lot of the offerings around how Moms on Mushrooms works. We are rolling out a really beautiful library of instant downloadable information and bite-sized nuggets so that you can digest it easily and on your own time. But it also is rich with information to help you clear up questions that you have. And we also have some freebies. Right now, we're offering this beautiful freebie titled I'm a Mom, is Microdosing Right for Me? And it helps guide you through a series of questions that you can ask yourself to see if microdosing is right for you. It addresses legalization, it addresses medicines, and it addresses the intentionality that I really believe if there was ever a mom way or a mom method, it's the intentionality behind working with this medicine that makes it potent, that makes it transformative, that makes it life changing. And that's what we want to offer to you as a foundation for your own medicine practice. So we have a new, beautifully redesigned website that kind of easily guides you to the offerings that might be best for you in the time that you're at now. Whether you're just curious and you just want some more information, great, we got you. If you're ready to dive into a course, great, we got you. If you already have psychedelic experience and you want to go deeper, you want those richer conversations, girl, got you. That's all on momsonmushrooms.com. So check it out and let us know if it's missing anything. That brings me to our 4-week course that's launching in June. This is a brand new offering. We've never done a 4-week course on how to microdose before, but I've been listening and we've been listening and hearing your feedback and hearing people's mothers' hesitations about signing up for a course, time constraints, money constraints, commitment constraints, overwhelm, and just good old fashioned fear of, I don't know what I don't know. And so this 4-week course gets right to it. And you can tell I'm excited, but it is 4 weeks of potency, not to tell you, take this on ABC day and take this much, and this is how you do it. We'll cover that, but really it's to empower you and open your mind and expose you to modalities and ways of thinking and the why behind the richness of a truly intentional psychedelic microdosing practice. It's coming all from my soul. I will be guiding each live class. We're going to meet once a week for 4 weeks in a live session, but those sessions will also be recorded. And I'm going to get right to the heart of it. So if you're a mom who's like ready for that juicy, good stuff, if you're ready to stop farting around and you want to get into it and you want it to be right with energy and information, this 4-week course is for you. It's designed for you because this is what you've been asking for. The price point is never going to be lower. It's ridiculously affordable. It's ridiculously fast. You'll have access to all the course materials for the rest of your life. And there's an opportunity to join a pod, a more intimate container of only 8 women with one of our mom wing women and really go deeper. So you could potentially be meeting twice a week for 4 weeks, but consider it, and I hate this, I can't believe I'm saying it, but consider it like microdosing boot camp. We're going to go in, we're going to get right to the guts of the meat of it. We're going to get in there, we're going to do hard work. And my prayer is that at the end, That foundation is laid for you to say, okay, I get it. And from here, what do I do? Can I do this on my own? Great. Do I want to go deeper and take more time with more support? Great. Whatever choice you have, great. But we will be there to support you if you want more support. Right now, I'm leading a really beautiful class of a group of women who just finished our foundational course one with me and wanted to continue. So I brought back a course called Sacred Archetypes, and it goes into sacred archetypes, feminine archetypes, and we apply them to motherhood and use those archetypes as a way to peel back more onion layers of ourselves through mythology, through history, through religion, through culture, pop culture, and it's a really amazing mirror to say, who am I and what do I care about? And who am I right now in the season of my life? Using archetypes to give us clues. It is rich. It is hard. It's intellectual. It's dark. And I freaking love it. I love it so much. It might be like my deeper, like intellectual work is using archetypes. I love it so much. Do you want that? Do you want more of that? Again, we have level 2 classes that we don't really talk about on social very much, but that we reserve for our community. But I'm putting it out there because we do have really rich offerings. And if archetypes and maiden mother crone, if that stuff speaks to you and you want to go deeper with me, like I don't need another excuse to lead this class because I love it so much. It's a lot of me teaching, but I don't know, it's pretty good. Also, something that we want to roll out in the next half of 2025 is more intentional gatherings, whether that is online inside our community or in person. I'll be really honest with you. We've always wanted to do more intentional gatherings, especially in person, and it's just resources. It's resources and time and a way to do it safely and intentionally and more organized that has been holding us back. And I want to fix that, but it's not because we don't want it. We do. We're just a small business. And it's just not an easy business to run. Mom is expensive to run. There's a lot of tech, a lot of back end that you don't see that keeps everything running, keeps everything organized. We have thousands and thousands of members and subscribers and followers, and we get lots of questions every day. And we really try to offer as much as we can to help moms. I've gained a lot of weight. I have lost a lot of money in mom. And it's not me trying to have you feel sorry for me at all. I just want to be really clear and transparent that this is not an easy business to run. And I have made a boatload of mistakes. I've made a ton of mistakes. I try to learn from them every day. And we all try. We have an amazing team. We all try to give the best service, the most honest and heart centered service we can with the resources that we have. If you're an investor, you're listening to this, let's talk. I'm open. If you've got money or resources or a vision of and you really understand what we're trying to do at Mom and you think you can get us to a place that more moms can be helped by this, let's talk. I am not interested in being an influencer or being a fly by night, get rich or you get healed quick. That's not what we're here for at all. I want to be around for the long haul because I believe in psychedelic medicine so much. And I believe that happy, healthy moms raise happy, healthy kids. And there's so much we can do together. And it makes me giddy to think about it. And it makes me very tired. And that's just the truth. Apologies if we've come off as not as organized as you like, or we don't get back to your emails as quickly as you want. It's just a tiny group of mothers, all who have kids at home, all who are trying to be mothering, and we prioritize family above everything, trying to do the best we can. And sometimes we don't, sometimes we miss the mark. We're not Amazon and we're not a big corporation. That's all I can say. And so this is who we're looking for too, is we want moms to grow with us who are feeling in your heart like there's a way to do things different, whether that means you're ready for change, you're ready for transformation, you're ready to let go of your old stories and you just don't know how. And you think that maybe our unique perspective, our small corner of the world might be able to support you. That's who we want. We're calling in mothers who have a vision for a world that is free from old patterns, old stories, old toxicity, old hurt and shame and guilt, and are ready to get rid of it once and for all and just need help doing it. And if you think that psychedelics and microdosing might be a ally in this journey for you, we would love to support you in finding the best way to apply it to your life. We are looking for moms who are done being victims. We are looking for moms who are done with suffering. We are looking for moms who are ready to commit and invest in themselves, mostly time to create a container and to create space in your day, in your weeks, in your months to think, to have thoughts, to pray, to think and to make different choices. And a lot of that just takes quiet contemplation. And that is the space that we want to provide for you. And we also want to provide you with tools to help you create that space of quiet contemplation. But this was just reflected back to me in a podcast. And I haven't thought about this metaphor in a while, but it was shown to me and then shared with me by my guide after my very first medicine journey. And I want to explain me, Tracy, to you. So maybe this is helpful in understanding how I approach mom every day and what I want out of it or how I want to be of service to you. I love nothing more. I love humans and I love meeting someone and seeing their gifts and their potential and all of their expansive, beautiful vibrance that's inside them. And then I love to convince you that it can come out and that it's needed in the world. I love being your biggest hype girl ever. That is what I love doing. I believe in women, I believe in mothers, and I will stand on a mountaintop with a megaphone and a flag until I am hoarse, screaming that for all of us. That is what I love. Here is what I am. Imagine that you signed up for a race where you swim across a lake and you're coming into the parking lot of where you park to get to the lake. I will be there with a big van to pick you up and take you to the start line. I'm going to drop you off and then I'm going to go to the end of that lake and I'm going to stand on the edge of the water with my megaphone and my pom poms and my sparklers. And I am going to cheer you on until I cannot cheer anymore because I believe that you can swim across the lake, but I am never going to help you swim. That's on you because I know you can do it. If you want other mothers who believe that you can swim and you just need that encouragement, come find us. This is why I am put on this earth. This is what I want to do. I think psychedelics, I think microdosing magic mushrooms can help you swim across that lake. And I am never going to do it for you because I know you can do it. So this is the new phase of mom. This is where we're going. This is my heart. I hope if you're still with us, that makes sense. I can't believe I'm saying this, but if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, it will help get us off the ground here. Again, if you have things you want me to talk about, things that you're curious about, and if I can reflect that back and offer my own perspective, I will do that in videos 2 times a week. So please leave those in the comments. I will leave links to all of our resources so you can get started. And again, I hope you subscribe to this channel and I hope to see you on the flip side. Thank you for listening and I love you.